all being here. How is everybody tonight? Everybody doing good? Kern, I see you. Thanks for being here. Appreciate all you guys being here. This is going to be a lot of fun tonight, you guys. We got a couple of special guests. It's going to be exciting, y'all. It's going to be exciting. So give it just a few more minutes, guys. I apologize. I'm still getting things ready here. Ty, how you doing, love? It's good to see you. Joey, thanks for the love. So during the show itself, you guys, I won't be acknowledging those. And at the end of the show, I'll go back and I'll recognize all my gifters and thank everybody for being a part of it. You know, during the show, we want to make sure that we're focusing on the guests and things run smoothly. Also, guys, during the show, during this 1 hour period of time, you know, it's going to be difficult, but we need to make sure that we refrain from any derogatory marks, any derogatory comments. We just want to keep things 100% professional because this is a featured show that is being recorded and sent in to meet me for more critiquing. So definitely excited that everybody's here and that everybody's being a part of it. Tiffy, how you doing it? Gnome, what's up? Be kind. Exactly. If you guys have anything special coming up in your streams and you guys want to spam those in the comments, feel free to use my stream as a platform to do so. Just keep everything as clean as possible. So much love to you, Lexi. I thank you for being here. Let's go. Kern, appreciate it. We're going to get started here, guys, in just about a minute, and then we're going to go and throw a shirt on. Yeah, guys, make sure you guys got those shirts on before you join the box. Uncle Brian, good to see you. Appreciate everybody being here. This is Are You Smarter Than a Top Badge, you guys? This is a featured show on the Meet Me app that you can find every single Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So again, guys, this is featured, so we want to make sure that we're abiding by the terms of service, the terms of conditions, and making sure that we're just being good. So how the game works, you guys, this game is very, very similar to Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? The only big difference is our top badge isn't actually competing. Our top badge is here to help our contestants out by answering multiple choice questions, trivia questions, and true or false questions. The top badge is here mainly as a coach, you guys, to help out our contestants. There's going to be 3 different rounds, which are really exciting. Our first round is worth 1 point. Our second round is worth 2 points. And our third round is worth 3 points. So during that time, guys, feel free to spam the wrong answers in the comments. Feel free to help out the contestants. Contestants do not know what we're getting into tonight, so we're kind of just going with that and seeing what happens. But definitely excited to be here. So how does the top badge help out the contestants? Well, the way that our top badge helps out our contestants is the contestants have a total of 3 different saves. They have the lurk, meaning that they can look to the top badge for the answer, but they don't necessarily have to go with the top badge's answer. It's just kind of like, what do you think about this? You know, what are your thoughts on this? And kind of go from there. You know, completely up to the contestant whether or not they want to go with that top badge's answer or not. Second save, guys. Second save is the favorite. What's the favorite? The favorite is when they're looking to the top badge for the answer, but they have to go with the top badge for the answer. So they really don't have a choice. They're stuck going with what that badge has to say. And our third one, you guys, the third save, the way that the top badge can help out is with the snipe. How the snipe works, guys, is your top badge is going to answer and your contestant is going to answer. During that time, you guys have the opportunity to answer as well. But the top badge has the answer right and the contestant doesn't, she still wins. She gets that point. As long as one of them gets the answer right in the snipe, you're good to go. So with that being said, you guys, welcome to Are You Smarter Than a Top Badge? I am your host, Eddie, and this is a featured show that you can find here on the Meet Me app every single Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Jay, thank you for that amazing introduction. For those of you guys that are just joining, welcome to Are You Smarter Than a Top Badge? I am your host, Eddie, and this is a featured show that you're going to find here on the Meet Me platform every single Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If I could have my top badge, go ahead and request a box, and my other three contestants as well. I'd greatly appreciate that. So while they're doing that, you guys, many of you might be asking, how can I be a part of this show? This seems like this is going to be a lot of fun. What can I do to get on the show? Well, we have four amazing admin you guys that you guys can reach out to and get on the show. We have Kern in the house, we've got KK in the house, we've got To the Moon in the house, and Emoji J. Guys, feel free to hit any of them up on Instagram or here on the app itself, and we can get you on the show. So you guys, tonight I'm really excited. Our top badge that's joining us, you guys, has been on the app a little while. I'm going to let her tell you a little bit about yourself, and many of you might already know her. Guys, welcome top badge Deeds. Deeds, how are you?
Hey everyone, how are you doing? Are you okay, Eddie?
I am amazing. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to be here. I know we've got a big time difference between the two of us, but
we do, yes. It's just gone midnight here, so my neighbours are going to love me, you know, on a weekday. But I love being in these feature shows, and especially yours, you know, and I can't wait to be here. We'll see what we can get right, and we're just going to have lots of laughs. You know, I've been on the app for a couple of years now. I've had my top badge for about 8 months, and I'm just loving what we're all doing. There's so many beautiful people, and a lot of them in the comments now. And like, it's all about having as much fun as possible, and this is what you're achieving. So I'm very happy with that. So let's see what happens.
I love it. So Deeds, we're also in different countries, which makes tonight a little bit unique because some of our answers might be a little bit different than what you're used to.
I know,
in Spain,
I
because
know.
you're coming in from Spain.
I am in Spain. I'm originally from the UK, but I have based my stream on being very worldwide. So I put my location in many different places because I find it very educational to meet people from all over the world, you know, and I can teach them things and they can teach me things. I might even learn a few things today. You might see me not be able to answer the question, but I'm going to do my best.
That's amazing. That's amazing. So many of you guys know this month's almost over and we're getting ready to go into the month of April. You know, April's the beginning of new beginnings, and it's also an interesting month. I mean, what do we got going on in April? We've got Easter, we've got a couple of other things, but we've also
got April Fool's Day.
April Fool's Day.
April Fool's Day.
So I'm wondering if the joke is going to be on our contestants tonight, Deeds.
Is it going to be on them? It could be on me. Let's see.
It could be on any of us. Let's find out. Contestants, if you're here, please request the box. I don't see any requests yet. I know we've got Uncle Brian here. I know we got Moons here. Guys, go ahead and request that box. We've got Brian joining. Welcome, Brian.
Hey, Brian.
Hello.
Let me get everybody added here.
Oh, crap. Do I have to be sitting or can I stand?
You can do whatever makes you comfortable.
Okay.
For those of you guys that are, for those of you that are just joining, this is Are You Smarter Than a Top Badge? And I'm your host, Eddie. This is a featured show that you can find on the app every single Friday or Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm thinking Friday already. You got multiple choice questions. Each question is worth 1 point. So with these guys, you guys are going to have a different, I'll give you guys some options. You guys decide what's best for you. We're going to start with Brian. We're going to go to Nam Nation, and then we're going to go to Moons.
Are you guys ready?
Are you guys ready is the question. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yes, I got the first one right.
Wow. We'll see what it brings, but we'll do our best, guys. We'll do our best.
Let's go. So Brian, your first question for you. Which U.S. city hosts the April Fool's Parade each year? Does Kansas host this parade? Does Miami host this parade? Los Angeles or New York City?
I'm gonna have to go with New York City.
With New York City?
Yep.
Okay. Brian, you are correct. Congratulations.
New York.
New York. Let's go, New York. Nam Nation, your next question. What country is April Fool's called April Fish Day? Is it in France? Is it in Spain? Or is it in Denmark?
I don't know. I say Spain.
Do you know the answer to this one by chance?
I do know the answer to this one, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. What is the correct answer for this one, Deeds?
I think it's France. Am I correct? Because it's definitely not Spain.
France.
Yes.
It is France. It is France. That is amazing.
Never even freaking.
Yeah.
Sorry for that one.
Be the only one I
And
think
just-
right. You know, I knew New York as well, but we'll see.
We'll see. We'll see. So, to the moon, your question for you. April Fool's Day is held on which day in April? Is it the 1st, the 4th, the 5th, or the 16th?
The first.
It is April 1st. Congratulations, guys. Okay. So next question is for Brian. Brian, on April Fool's Day in 1997, Pat Sajak and Alex Trebek switched what? Did they switch wives? Did they switch shows, clothes, or homes?
They switched shows. One was on Jeopardy and one was on the Wheel of Fortune. They decided to do that for April Fools. It was a very funny joke. I was alive during that time. So.
Well
You
done.
were alive during that time. That's awesome. That is awesome right there. That is awesome. Nam Nation, your next question. What online application launched on April 1st in 2004 and that was thought to be a prank? Was it TikTok? Was it Gmail? Was it Instagram? Or was it Zoom? I'll repeat it for you one more time.
I say Zoom.
What?
I don't know.
You don't know. Well, you have a top badge that you're able to use if you'd like to.
Oh, so wait, do I like say like a secret like a thing? Like what do I say?
Yeah, you have a total
You've
of
got
three.
three
You have a
lives.
total of 3 saves. Yeah, you have
Did I
3
say, like,
lives.
Save one.
Yeah,
You want to
let's
use?
go for it.
Okay. Well, I know the others were a bit later. So personally, I have it myself. So I'm going to say Gmail.
Deeds is correct, you guys. It actually is Gmail.
Thank
Wow.
I've been with them a
Wow.
long time. Yeah.
I'm impressed, Deeds. I'm impressed.
I'm now giving
That is
everyone my
amazing.
email.
Our next question is to the moon. To the moon. Traditionally, April Fool's jokes are meant to stop at what time of day? Are they meant to stop at 12 p.m., 5 p.m., midnight, or 8 p.m.? I'll read it back one more time. Traditionally, April Fool's jokes are meant to stop at what time of day? 12 p.m., 5 p.m., midnight, or 8 p.m.?
I'm gonna have to have somebody save my life here because I don't know.
We're very lucky I know these things because I've also been a bit of a prankster in my days over my years and done a lot of April Fools. I did do many in the afternoons and I got told off. So it is midday,
Midday.
12 p.m.
So
12 p.m.
Which is 12.
12 p.m.
Yes.
Yeah.
12 p.m. Wow. You guys are lucky you guys have Deeds on here with you this week. Deeds, you are correct.
You wait,
are
I know.
correct.
It's the second round that scares me. When I've watched the other ones, it's the second round that scares me the most.
Oh,
Yep.
you know,
'Cause I
they,
would've
they
said
get a little bit
midnight, but-
harder. Yeah, they do get a little bit harder. For those of you guys that are just joining, welcome to Are You Smarter Than a Top Badge? I am your host, Eddie, and this is a featured show you can find here on the Meet Me platform every single Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Brian, next question for you, my friend. In Spain and Latin America, a day for pranks equivalent to April Fool's Day is held in which month? Is it in October, April, August, or December? And I'll repeat the question one more time. In Spain and in Latin America, a day for pranks that is the equivalent to April Fool's Day is held on which month?
I'm
October,
gonna
April, August or December?
I'm gonna ask the person from Spain, so I'm gonna leave this one up to Deeds.
Well, I don't think I'm 100% sure, but I believe, if I'm correct, because we do things over here for it as well, I believe it's December. I could be wrong.
December?
I'm not 100% on that, but I would think it's December. Yeah.
Okay, Brian, do you want to go with Deeds or do you want to take a chance? Totally up to
I,
you.
I mean, I was gonna say October, but she's the one that lives there, so I'm gonna go with her.
Okay, okay. So the correct answer, you guys, is December. So Deeds, out of curiosity, what time of the month? I mean, do you see a lot of pranks going on in December for April
Do you know
Fool's?
what? In the Spain where we are, like my island, and then you have Ibiza and you have Majorca as well, Menorca, and then obviously we have Barcelona near us. Between like the cities, they all have different things on. So if you want to travel around, they have so many parades, so many events, and it's amazing.
Okay.
And a lot of the time, they have massive, great big they do big fire shows around the streets, and it's crazy. They always tell people to wear long arm clothes, cover yourselves, and they like have fireworks on sticks, and they all just do. Oh, it's
They
mental.
just
what
have
they
a
do.
good time.
I'll
They
put a
have good
video
time.
up on my
That's
Instagram for everyone to see. I've got a few of them, but yeah,
Awesome.
it's mad. It's crazy.
Awesome. So our next question is for Nam Nation. What object is traditionally thrown at people in Portugal on April Fool's Day? Do people like throwing flour? Do they like throwing pudding, confetti, or rice?
Wait, can you repeat the question?
What object is traditionally thrown at people in Portugal on April Fool's Day? Is it flour? Is it pudding? Is it confetti? Or is it rice?
I'm gonna go with flour.
Flour? You are correct.
Yes!
You
Oh
are
my god, I
correct.
didn't think I got that.
Did you know over here in Spain, rice is actually thrown as confetti at weddings? So I worked a wedding recently as well, and they throw rice at them, and all they do is they duck because they're getting thrown lots of hard rice at them. And I couldn't think of anything worse than to get married and have lots of bags of rice thrown at you. But it is the
Gotta
tradition
love the
in
rice
Spain.
bags.
Yeah.
Gotta love the bags of rice. Our next question is to the moon. To the moon, your next question is, for April Fool's Day in 2008, what animal in Antarctica did the BBC claim started to fly? Was it the penguins? Was it the krill? Was it the polar bears? Or was it the whales?
The penguins?
The penguins is correct.
You'd worry about the other ones flying, wouldn't you?
I was
Yeah.
worried about flying polar bears there. Worried about flying polar bears.
You
but
imagine
know what?
that.
It's all good. Yeah, gotta love it. Gotta love it. So next one for you, Uncle Brian. On April 1st of 2008, Nestle launched an April Fool's Day initiative indicating that they had changed the name of the Butterfinger to what candy bar? Was it going to be just candy? Was it going to be margarine? Was it going to be the finger? Or were they switching it to the Baby Ruth?
Ooh, this is a good one. Deeds doesn't look too confident, so I'm not gonna use that resource. I'm thinking just the finger, because that would be funny.
The finger?
Yeah.
You know, they were going to give us the finger, Brian. They were going to give us the finger. So that was Nestle's way of giving us a hard time. Congratulations on that, my friend. Our next question is for Nom Nation. In what country was April Fool's Day formerly known as Huntagwalk Day? Was it in Scotland, Switzerland, France, or England? In what country was April's Fool's Day formerly known as Huntagwalk Day? And that's spelled Huntigwok.
Can I have
Was it
I'm surprised you could
Scotland?
say it.
I'm sorry?
I was kidding. I was like, can I have a definition?
So was it Scotland? Was it Switzerland, France, or England?
I'd say Scotland.
Scotland. Scotland is the correct answer.
Ooh.
Congratulations.
Well done.
This is amazing. This is amazing. To the moon. Your next question. Which country did the spaghetti tree prank on April Fool's Day in 1957? Was it Switzerland? Was it Poland? Was it Denmark? Or was it Scotland? Which country did the spaghetti tree prank in the year 1957? Was it Switzerland? Was it Poland? Was it Denmark? Or was it Scotland?
Well, that was before me, so I need a lifeline.
Uh-oh, okay. Well, I know it's not Scotland. And it's definitely not Denmark. I work a lot with Scandinavians, so I would say my guess would be Switzerland. But I can't, again, I'm not 100% on that.
Well, I'm gonna go with her.
For Switzerland? You were smart to go with Deeds. Deeds has been on fire tonight. Congratulations, Deeds. You are correct on that. You are correct.
Don't keep your hopes up, guys. Don't keep your hopes up.
For those of you guys that are just joining us, welcome to Are You Smarter Than a Top Badge? I am your host, Eddie, and this is a featured show you're going to find here every single Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, guys. Our next question is for Brian. Brian, on April 1st of 1946, what island was hit by a tsunami? Was it Borneo? Was it Hawaii? Was it Tahiti? Or was it Japan?
That was Tahiti.
Is Tahiti your final answer?
Yes, it is.
So the correct answer to no, Deej, you're shaking your head. What was the correct answer, Deej?
I thought I was thinking it was one of them, but no, Hawaii's just sticking there, and I'm like, I feel like I remember this, yeah, and I'm pretty sure it's Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Yeah, if I'm wrong, then
Hawaii is the correct answer.
yeah, I'm a bit obsessed when it comes to tsunamis and stuff. I'm always like reading up about these things, and I generally watch the true movies when they bring them out. So yeah, I was like, there's something sticking for Hawaii. Sorry, Brian.
No, I shouldn't have with you.
Next question is for Nam Nation. Nam Nation, which music legend was murdered on April Fool's Day of 1984?
I wasn't even born. I was born in 2000. I don't know this.
Well, you have a top badge here to help you if you need the help. We've got Al Green. We've got Marvin Gaye. We've got Luther Vandross and Barry White.
I've only heard about two of them. So, Deeds, I need your help on this one.
So what are the two that you heard of? What were the answers again, please, Eddie? Can you just repeat that?
We have Alvin. Okay, so which music legend was murdered on April Fool's Day of 1984? Was it Al Green? Was it Marvin Gaye, Luther Vandross, or Barry White?
It's definitely not number 1 or number 4, but I don't know the other two. I don't know. I can't think of who they are. So it's got to be at the middle 2 answers. So that's the best I can help you with. I can't help you any further.
Okay.
I'm gonna go, just because I listen to his music all the time, I'm gonna go with Marvin Gaye. Because I don't know Marvin Gaye and Betty White. I don't know who the other two people are. Never heard of them.
There we go.
That's amazing. That's amazing. You were correct though. You got it.
Oh, she got it. Yeah.
Yeah. Congratulations on that. Congratulations like that. So to the moon. Chaucer linked April 1st with Fools and what? Was it Grimm's Fairy Tale, the Canterbury Tales, or Gulliver's Travels? Chaucer linked April 1st with Fools in what? Were they Grimm's Fairy Tales, The Canterbury Tales, or Gulliver's Travels?
Grimm's Fairy Tales.
Grimm's Fairy Tales. Is that your final answer?
I don't know.
I believe you have one save left, so you can either save that save for later, or you can.
We still
pass
have
this
2
one
rounds to go as
completely
well.
Up to you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Grimm's Fairy Tales.
So the answer to this one was actually the Canterbury Tales. Nice try, though. That was a hard one.
There was a hard one. Yeah, that was.
That was a hard one.
Yeah, they're getting harder, guys. They're getting harder.
They are getting harder, guys. They are getting harder.
Wiffle! Hi!
So our next one is for Uncle Brian. The month of April is named from the Latin word impiere, which means what? To rain, to open, foolish man, or apples.
Empire is to open.
To open. You are correct, Brian. Congratulations on that, my friend. Our next one is for Nam Nation. Nam Nation. On April Fool's Day of 2002, NASA posted a picture that proved the moon was made of what? Was the moon made of cheese, latex, lettuce, or marble?
Can you repeat the question?
On April Fool's Day of 2002, NASA posted a picture that proved the moon was made of what? Cheese, latex, lettuce, or marble?
I'm gonna have to say cheese.
Cheese? Cheese is correct.
Oh,
Cheese
okay.
is correct.
Can you imagine if it was latex? Come on.
Latex would be an interesting one.
It definitely
So-
would.
Oh, Karen
To
said
the
it.
moon.
No, take it.
Your next question. April Fool's Day celebrates what? The beginning of spring, hoaxes, family, or the moon?
Well, it's not the moon. It's definitely hoaxes.
You are correct. You are correct.
Well done,
All right,
guys. You're
so
doing
this
fantastic.
is your final question in our first round, guys. Final question in our first round. So, Brian, for you. In 1996, Taco Bell played an April Fool's joke claiming to have purchased what? Was it the Liberty Bell, the Statue of Liberty, the Independence Hall, or the Betsy Ross House?
It was Liberty Bell.
The Liberty Bell. You are correct, my friend.
Y'all must have like graduated school. Y'all, I'm a dropout. I don't know half the shit.
Nam Nation, your next question. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, no.
As a prank in 2009, where did Expedia say travelers could go?
What the hell? Okay, well, can you repeat that question one more time and then the answer?
Yeah. And I'm gonna have to ask you to watch your mouth, Nam Nation.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You know, this is a featured show on the app, and if you can't bite your tongue, we're gonna have to disqualify you.
Oh no, I don't even realize
So,
it. You guys have to like
yeah.
tell me. I don't even realize.
So our next question is going to go to Nam Nation. As a prank in 2009, where did Expedia say travelers could go? Was it to the Mars? Was it to the moon? Was it to Uranus? Or was it Pluto?
I'm just gonna say Pluto.
To Pluto?
Yeah.
So they actually were hoaxing that they could go to Mars.
It was
To
Mars.
Mars.
And you know
It
a lot
was
of things
Mars.
about Mars. When I was a kid, Mars chocolate bar was my favorite. I loved Mars bars. So, and also Mars. So when it was things like that, I would always put the Mars bar and Mars together. I remember some fun facts.
Yeah, exactly. So to the moon, your final question for round one. What restaurant did an April Fool's prank in 1998 by introducing a left-handed sandwich? Was it McDonald's? Was it Subway? Was it Burger King or was it Pizza Hut?
A left-handed sandwich.
What restaurant did an April Fool's prank in 1998 by introducing a left-handed sandwich? Was it McDonald's? Was it Subway? Was it Burger King? Or was it Pizza Hut?
McDonald's.
McDonald's. It was actually Burger King.
Burger King, right?
Burger King. So that was the end of our first round, you guys. For those of you guys just joining us, welcome to Are You Smarter Than a Top Badge? I am your host, Eddie, and this is a featured show that you can find here on the app every single Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Before we go into round two, you guys, let's go into our points here. So with Brian, we have 6 points. With Nam, we have 5 points. And with Moon, we have 4 points. This is still anybody's game, you guys, as we go into round two. Each question is worth 2 points. With these, you won't have any options available. We're just looking for the correct answer. So first one for Brian. Brian, what is the longest river in the United States?
Mississippi.
The Mississippi?
Colorado. I don't know. I'm getting head shaky. I thought it was the Mississippi. I'm seeing the head shaky though.
So we are looking for the longest river in the United States.
I'm gonna stick with my guns, even though I have a feeling it's wrong now, because I do truly believe it is the longest. But I'm having a feeling I'm gonna learn something today.
So it's actually the Missouri.
Missouri.
So
I want to
close.
kayak down it.
So close.
It sounds like
I love
it
my
would be fun to
kayaking.
kayak.
I love long rivers. It fascinates me, all these beautiful, beautiful rivers that we have all over the world, you know, and oceans, etc. But yeah, you answered that with confidence, Brian.
I
Big
did.
confidence.
Brian,
You just
did.
went boom.
I would have thought it was the Mississippi as well, but you know, I learned differently here.
Yeah.
So
I
now,
have to-
Nation, your next question. What is the clinical name for the thigh bone? So the bone that's in your thigh, what do we call that?
Your thigh bone?
Your thigh
I
bone.
don't know. I didn't know there was a name for it. Like this bone? I don't know. Is that your pelvis? That's not your pelvis. Definitely not your pelvis. But I'm going with pelvis. It's so
Pelvis.
wrong. It is so wrong.
So the correct answer is actually femur.
FEMA.
FEMA.
Just here.
Femur.
So your pelvis is in your stomach, right? Am I right?
No.
No, I don't know where your pelvis is.
So to the Moon, your next question. What is the prefix in the word unnecessary? What is the prefix in the word unnecessary?
Okay. I'm in my show, so don't talk to me.
Un is correct. Un is correct. Our next question is for Brian. Brian, who was the first American in space?
The first American in space. Oh crap! I know this. Are we talking just like suborbital, like not actually? I mean, that's because there are two different that technically could be.
I think we're looking. I think one of them was American, and one of them might not have been American. So we're looking for the first
American.
in space.
It was on the early Apollo missions, and it was. Oh crap! This is gonna bug me. You know what? I'm gonna use my resource.
Deeds, you don't look.
You're
I
asking,
know
you're
that you're.
asking the British person about the
All right,
American, and
maybe
you're
I'm
the
gonna take.
American.
I'm gonna
Now
take
I've
back.
I've got Alan in my head. That's all I can think of is Alan, and I can't for the life of me remember the rest. So that's all I can help you with. I'm afraid that's all I can. I like. I could be wrong, but that's the only thing sticking in my head.
Alan Jefferson, Alan Shepard.
Is Alan Shepard your final answer?
Could be right.
I'm gonna say so. I'm gonna
Not
say
the
so.
best
Alan
educated
Shepard.
in that, to be honest. So you know.
Congratulations, Brian. You are right, Brian. It
Okay, you
was
see,
Alan Shepard.
thank you.
It
Oh, there we go. We got
was.
Thank you,
somewhere. I
Deeds.
tried to help you.
Thank you,
It
Deeds.
worked
No, you
out.
helped. You helped. You
We're
helped. Thank
close
you,
there.
Deeds.
We're close there.
I'm running out of coffee.
Nam Nation.
Oh no.
Your next question. Maine borders which U.S. state? So
Wait,
this
what was
river
the
goes
question?
right up. Yeah. So Maine borders with which U.S. state? So we're looking for the state that is right on the border of Maine.
New York? I don't know. I'm so off. New York. Yeah.
So the answer for this was actually New Hampshire.
I knew it started with a new. Okay, I was close.
Yeah.
I was somewhat there.
So, to the moon, your next question. Which Civil War battle took place the farthest north? So we're looking for the name of the Civil War battle that took place farthest north.
I need help.
I'm seeing a lot of
Well,
answers.
I was thinking St. Albans, but again with war, I'm not the best of all of that too. But that's the best I can do for you. Like you know, I know a lot about it, but I'm not very good with the names.
To the moon, what's your final answer?
I'm gonna go with her.
So you were right to go with Deeds. It
Oh,
was the
Richard!
St.
Woo!
Albans raid
Let's
in
go!
Vermont. It was the St. Albans raid in Vermont.
Did we need the whole answer?
Congratulations,
Does she
my
get a
friend.
half, or does that count?
We're gonna give it to her. We're gonna give it to her because we
Okay,
saw it in the
okay.
comments, and yeah, you got it. So we're good with
Thank
that.
you
one.
so
We're
Because I'm
good with that.
dyslexic, normally I can only remember half the things, so people have to help me out with the rest. So we got there as a team, yeah?
We're gonna give it to her. We're gonna give it to her. And for those of you guys that are just joining, welcome to Are You Smarter Than a Top Badge? I am your host, Eddie, and this is a featured show that you can find here on the Meet Me app every single Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Brian, your next question, my friend. What is the smallest fish in the world?
Smallest fish in the world, plankton.
Nemo.
Plankton.
I was thinking.
Is plankton your answer?
I'm gonna have to go with the yes, even though I'm wondering if that's not a fish now. But yeah, let's go with plankton.
Okay.
I don't know
So
if it is it?
it is not plankton. It is not plankton.
Isn't it something?
But-
See, here's my half answers again. Isn't it dwarf something? Dwarf some? I don't know. Could be wrong.
It's a dwarf minnow. You were halfway right.
Minnow. There you go. I remember that now. Dwarf minnow. Dwarf
It was a
minnow. Oh, I love it.
dwarf
I feel
minnow.
fancy. The smallest
I
fish in the
love
world
it.
is very fancy, guys. It's a dwarf minnow.
Gotta love the dwarf minnow. Our next question for Nom Nation. How many inches are there in 2 yards?
Oh god damn it! This is easy, and I should know this.
Hey, language.
Oh, I'm sorry. Pinch me for it. Deeds.
I believe all your lines have been used. If I'm correct, I believe everyone's has now, right? Yeah.
Okay. What was the question?
How many inches are there in 2 yards?
I don't know. 72.
72 is correct.
Oh, I
Good
did
job.
math right. I'm smart. Not smart, but that took me a minute. But I didn't think I got it right, so I gave myself a plus for that.
To the moon. To the moon, your next question is, what is the capital of New York?
Oh.
Albany.
Albany.
Hello.
That was the
So,
fastest answer you gave so far,
Deeds.
Moon.
Yeah, so Deeds, at this point, our contestants have already ran out of their saves. But if you know the answer and they're wrong, like after they answer, let us know you know that right answer, girl.
Yeah, let's go.
We
Let's
got
go.
you.
I'm glad I could help you where I have, guys, and I'm happy
Exactly.
to watch the rest.
Exactly. So, Brian, your next question. What is the body of water between Florida and Texas called? It's that large body of water.
The Gulf of Mexico.
It
That's
is the
correct.
Gulf of Mexico. It is the Gulf of Mexico. Congratulations on that, Brian. Nomination. How many syllables are there in the word Mississippi?
Ooh, that's a good one.
4.
We used to do the Mississippi song.
4. You are correct.
I was doing MISSI in my head, but I was like, wait, those aren't syllables.
So to the moon, your next question. How many sides does a quadrangle have?
A what?
How many sides does a quadrangle have?
Quad is 4.
4 is
That's
correct.
correct. That is correct.
I was
4
like,
is
quad
correct.
is 4.
And were
4
you
is
counting that
correct.
as you were going along? Because I just seen your head, you can't help it when it's any sort of shape. You're just kind of thinking, and
Yeah.
is it that you're walking around a clock?
That is amazing. That is
Yep.
amazing. Our next question is for Brian. Brian, the ancient Egyptian empire was based on what continent?
African continent.
It was Africa. You're good, Brian. Congratulations, my friend. So our next question is for nomination. What whole number is closest to the square root of 65?
What happens if you really don't know it? Do I just say a random number?
I would just guess.
Mm-hmm.
Guessing's better than no answer.
Okay, so what was the question?
What whole number is closest to the square root of 65?
32.
I think it's 8, isn't it?
I have
It
no
is
idea.
8.
Yeah.
It is 8. So our next question is for To the Moon. To the Moon. Which one of these is a mammal? Is it a seahorse, a sea lion, or a sea urchin?
Or sea lion.
Sea lion is.
That's correct. That is correct. And they're such beautiful
Sea
things. So
lion
couldn't you just
is
watch them
Aren't
for
they?
hours?
I
Oh,
love them.
yeah.
Yeah,
Those
they're
are the
pretty
best.
amazing.
And they do that little, that weird little swim.
All right. So, guys, this is the last question for each of you in our second round. Brian, this one's a little bit more difficult. So, Brian, if you're peering in through a window into a room and you count 20 eyes, if each person has a typical number of eyes, how many people are in the room?
10 people in the room.
10 people in the room. Congratulations. You
Thank
are
you.
correct.
There you
are
go. He's
correct.
good like that. I always love these maths ones where it's a little bit like.
You
put
gotta
off
love
on the
these ones.
moon.
These ones
Yeah.
are probably the hardest ones of the night. The next one is for nomination. If a shopping cart contains 1 apple, 2 bananas, 3 oranges, and 4 hot dogs, what percentage of the cart's total contents is fruit?
Wait, can you repeat the question? I almost
If a
had.
shopping if a shopping cart contains 1 apple, 2 bananas, 3 oranges, and 4 hot dogs,
Okay.
what percentage of the cart's total contents is fruit?
Like, how many fruits in the cart are there? 6.
What
No.
Percentage? I'm not good with percentages.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
Do you know?
Well, if you said 6, so you're not far off, because if you just thought about it in percent and you did 100%, then that would be 60%.
Oh.
Is that correct? So
That is
she was
correct.
getting there, but you were doubting yourself.
She was
So
getting
6
there.
is wrong,
She
but 60%
was
is
getting
correct.
there. She was getting there. And our last answer or question for To the Moon. To the Moon, last question of round 2. On a class field trip, there are 4 buses taking 36 students to the zoo. Each bus carries the same number of students. How many students are on each bus? Would you like me to repeat the question?
I
On a
think I know
class
it.
field trip, there are 4 buses taking 36 students to the zoo. Each bus carries the same number of students. How many students are on each bus?
98.
How many, hun?
98.
So,
No.
no, that is not correct.
So if you've got 4
But to
buses,
try-
and what you want to do is you think about 4 buses, put 36. So in my little mind, I would do 4 times 9 works into 36. Is that correct? And so that would make 9.
36 is the correct answer. So while our admin add up our totals for round 2, you guys, if you guys are just joining, welcome to Are You Smarter Than a Top Badge? I am your host, Eddie, and this is a featured show you can find here on the Meet Me app every single Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So on round 3, you guys, we're gonna I'm gonna give you guys some facts, and you guys can tell me if these are true or false. You know, we're wanting to know if these are real or incorrect. So, Brian, in June of 2020, a British bakery threw a birthday party for their 65-year-old sourdough bread starter.
Let's go with true. That seems like something the Brits would do. It does.
I could say the
So
same
the
about
answer-
you guys, you know.
The answer is true.
Is a
The
fact.
answer is true.
Yeah.
It was a fact. It was a fact. Congratulations. So, nomination. We're looking to find out if this is fact or fiction, true or false. Jaguars have the strongest bite of the animal kingdom, but the smallest teeth.
I'm gonna have to say false.
Correct. That is
Yeah, I would have said that too.
is
That
false.
just doesn't seem like it to me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was an easier
Our
one for
next-
you. She seems happier
I
now.
needed an easy one.
She's
Okay?
happier now.
I got it.
50-50 chance here, guys, you know, so it's all good.
To the moon, your next question. To avoid flashing aviation lights, the Tower of Terror in Orlando is exactly 199 feet tall.
I love that ride.
True.
That is true.
I reckon it's true.
Congratulations on that. Congratulations on that. Our next question is for Uncle Brian. Potatoes have eyes, but grapefruits have ears.
It's false.
That is false. Congratulations, my friend.
Oh
Our
my
next
Lord.
one is for Nom Nation. Singapore has banned the durian fruit from the entire country due to its notorious smell.
I say true.
So This one is actually false.
Oh wow. So I know that
This one
Venus
was
does have
actually
a very
false.
nasty smell.
Yeah. So this next question, um, to the moon. This one's a crazy one. Good luck to you, my friend. But cows hate country music.
False.
It is actually true, you guys. It
I
is
was gonna
true.
say it
I
sounds like it
actually
would be a
had to
true fact.
research it. I
Yeah.
had to research it, but there is something about the country music that cows just don't like. Maybe it's those cowboys coming after them. Who
Do
knows?
you find that a lot with your questions, Eddie? Do you have to research the answers just to go, is this true or is this
I
false?
do.
Like,
There are
are
some
you
of them I've
sure?
had to do some research on just to check.
Sometimes you just like,
So
I don't believe it. I can't believe it.
I can't
Yes.
believe it. I can't believe it. So our next question is for Uncle Brian. Uncle Brian, Blackbeard the pirate hosted an annual gathering of pirate captains in the Maldives.
The Maldives. You know what? Let's go with true because that seems like something he might do to try to pillage and plunder the other captains.
Oh, I'm not sure about that.
Not sure about that one. So the answer to this one was actually false. I had to look that one up too, Brian, because I wasn't 100% sure. But
I'd love to go to the
I was
Maldives one day.
kind of crazy about that one. So Nom Nation, your next question. Early U.S. President John Quincy Adams used to regularly swim naked in the Potomac River.
I feel like it's true.
That is true. That is true. Congratulations on that one. To the moon. The Caesar salad was named for Julius Caesar.
False.
That is false. Congratulations on that one. Uncle Brian, your next question. The shortest war in history lasted only 38 minutes.
That's false.
I think
So
it's true.
this
Am I
this one
wrong?
is actually true. It was
Interesting.
actually true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember what war it was, to be honest
We
with
spoke
you,
about this
but it
recently in my
happened
stream.
in
Yeah.
like the 1700s or something like that. It was a
It was
crazy
very
one.
short, and I couldn't believe it myself.
Very, very
That
short.
38 minutes, right? I was like,
Yeah,
wow.
38 minutes.
Sure war.
Kind of crazy. So our next one is for Nom Nation. The Netherlands was the first country to officially legalize same-sex marriage.
Wait, what was the question?
The Netherlands was the first country to officially legalize same-sex marriage.
I say false.
I think it's true. I don't know.
So this one is actually true.
Oh,
It is true. Yeah.
that was a little
That
iffy.
was
I was like,
interesting.
Living where I live, and we have a lot of people from there come over from the Netherlands. They're very, very open to a lot, so it wouldn't surprise me. And it was a beautiful place to go when I travelled around it. So yeah, it was. Yeah, everybody was everybody, and it was
Everybody
lovely,
was everybody.
just like we
Our
were.
next question for the moon. The notorious 79 AD eruption of Mount Vesuvius and Pompeii, I think I said that correct, had less than 50 survivors.
I'm gonna go with false.
False. False is the correct answer.
Yes.
False.
Eddie,
is
can I tell
the
you a
correct
fun fact about Vesuvius volcano? When I
Let's
was
go.
12, I actually travelled Europe around in a camper van, and I slept on top of Vesuvius volcano for a couple of nights in our camper van because there is a car park right near the top, and I walked around it. I have a collection of Vesuvius volcano rocks, and I got to experience that when I was 12. It was pretty cool.
That's awesome. That's
That
awesome.
is amazing.
yeah.
That is amazing. So our next question to our next contestant. Marilyn Monroe inspired the look of Disney's Tinkerbell.
It's I'm gonna go with false. Tinkerbell came out before.
You are correct, Brian. Congratulations. So our next one is for nomination. Game of Thrones Night Watch cloaks are made of rugs from IKEA.
False.
So it is
I
actually
reckon that's
true.
true. I think that's
It
true.
is
Yeah.
actually true.
And another fun fact: my cat is called Jon Snow.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Our next question is to the moon. Dolly Parton once lost a Dolly Parton lookalike contest.
Well,
Dolly Parton once lost a Dolly Parton lookalike contest.
this is so weird that I'm gonna go with true.
So the answer is actually true. She actually lost her own contest.
Amazing.
Nice.
Kind of
I
crazy.
didn't know
right?
that one, but yeah, that's amazing.
That is
So
funny.
we have one question remaining for the each of you guys, and then Kern's gonna total up our total points. So Brian, your first question is: Cher's daily breakfast consists of a grapefruit and a shot of tequila.
That sounds like Cher, so I'm gonna have to go with true because that seems like a Cher thing to do.
That sounds like a Cher thing.
I don't know,
So that
is
one
it?
is actually false. It's
Oh.
actually false.
She likes a shot of vodka.
Oh, yeah, wrong liquor. Wrong liquor.
So our next question is for nomination. Andy Warhol was once commissioned to design the U.S. postal stamp, but President Nixon vetoed the project because he thought Warhol was too much of a hippie.
For some reason, I'm about to go true on this one.
So this one is actually false as well.
Dang
I
it!
don't know.
Ah,
Actually false as well.
yeah.
So, and to the moon, our final question of the night is for you. The actor who plays Creed Bratton on The Office is actually named Creed Bratton in real life.
True.
Congratulations
Yeah,
to the moon.
that is true.
You are correct. You are correct. For those of you guys just joining, thank you guys for being here for Are You Smarter Than a Top Badge? I am your host, Eddie, and this is a featured show you can find here every single Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I appreciate everybody for being here. So we're going to go ahead and add up our total points for the night. So we have Brian with 23. We have Nam with 16. And we have Moon with 29.
Well done, darling. Well done.
Well
That is way
done.
more than I
And
thought.
that got
So-
close there. Brian was ahead for a bit there, wasn't he? And then she's just
Brian,
rolled
I
we
was
did
past.
good, you
scared.
guys.
Brian
We did
is
good.
he's such a
He's a beast.
smart man.
He is a very smart man. So, nomination,
Most of the
before
time.
you exit the box and confess that you're not smarter than a top badge,
Oh, I
do
definitely
you
I love
have
this.
do you have anything going on in your stream that you want to tell us about, or do you have anything you want to shout out?
Well, I just want to say that you guys are like really good people, and I've like been following Deeds for a while and like watching the way she does her stream. But this was my first show, and I was like very nervous. I don't know why, but like, yeah. So
It's all about fun
yeah,
and having a
but
good
I'm gonna
time.
after I end like out of this thingy, I'm gonna like start my stream and like yeah.
All right. Awesome. So we'll go ahead and let you confess you're not smarter than a top badge and let you
Oh, yeah.
head on out, my friend. Thank you for being
Good luck,
here.
guys.
She
Brian,
didn't say
thank you.
it.
It is okay.
It's okay.
Brian, thank you so much for being a part of tonight's show. Do you have anything special going on in your stream, Brian, or any events going on that you want to promote or let us know about?
The Aloha auction, the Eddie Aloha auction. That's my next upcoming thing, and then obviously Kern's Amazing Animals. That's on every Saturday at noon. So I would definitely say I'd recommend going to that.
Awesome, awesome. Do you want to tell us what Kern's Amazing Animals is all about?
She's got three contestants on there, and it's basically an animal, basically an animal contest to be able to see who's the cutest animal, the most unique, likable, best personality, most talented on the app. So, yeah, I would definitely recommend going to see that on
Nice,
Saturday.
nice. And if somebody was interested in being a part of that featured show, how would they go about doing that, Brian?
They can contact me or any of the admins, and we can make that happen. So,
Awesome,
I
awesome.
recommend it.
That's absolutely amazing. Well, Brian, I have definitely enjoyed having you as a guest. I would love to have you back again sometime. I
Definitely.
think we need to do a reunion show in the
Definitely.
future, so maybe we can make that happen. Brian, is there anything you'd like to say before you leave the box?
The one last thing I would like to say is I am not smarter than a top badge.
Brian, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you, Brian. Thank you so much. And to the moon, congratulations on being tonight's winner. Is there anything that you have going on in your show or anything that you'd like to promote that you could tell us about?
So my best friend Jay, emoji Jay, he's got me in a lot of stuff coming up. Jay, I forgot all the stuff that's coming up.
It's okay. Where can we
You got
check
a
out
little
your
blank.
stuff?
It's normal.
Do you have an Instagram or anything that people might be able to follow to check out what you have going on?
So it's at To the Moon 1986, and
Okay.
I actually my Maine Coon kitten just won Animal of the Week in Kern.
It did. I was there.
Congratulations to the moon. Congratulations.
I am the ongoing star in an Art Man show. I'm in it midnight Eastern time tonight. I don't expect anybody to go.
Hey, it's at midnight. Not too late. Not too late. That's 9. Okay.
Maybe for
Art
me.
Man After Dark.
Deets is like, that might be a little late for me.
6
but you know
a.m. then. Like, let's not do that every day. Right? I can do it like weekends.
That's absolutely amazing. Well, I tell you, to the moon, thank you so much for being a part of tonight's show and just being here and being you. You know, I'll let you go ahead and exit the box. And thank you again for participating and for being here.
And I am as smart as a top edge.
You are. Congratulations, Moon.
There you go. Congratulations, honey. Well done.
Deeds, thank you so much for being here, my love.
Yeah,
I appreciate you being here and being a
amazing.
part of tonight. Definitely an amazing show, and thank you for being a part of it. I would love to have you back anytime that you're available.
I would love to come back.
You were amazing. You were amazing. And Deeds, tell us, do you have any big things going on in your stream, or do you have anything fun going on that you want to?
You know me with my stream. It changes every single day. But at the weekend, we do have Kern's 5 milli party on Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern. So I will be between my stream, and I'll also have a second device in her stream. So anyone has any cool talents or anything like that, please message Kern, Uncle Brian, emoji J. If anybody wants to join Eddie's show, the show that we're in now, please make sure you do the same and message them, because I am a bit of part of the family and we're building, aren't we, all together? On Friday, I'm in Fairy Godmother's stream. I believe it's, hang on, I've got it on the wall, 7 p.m. Eastern on Friday. I'm in Fairy Godmother's stream, and it's 3 different people in each side, and it's 2 truths and a dare. Or 2 truths and a lie. So I have to say 2 things that are true, and I've told you a couple of things about me tonight, guys, so you might be able to work this out. So I'm in that, and then on Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern, I'm also in Krabby's auction, so I'll be doing that too. But me and you are going to be working together a lot in the future, and I can't wait, and I'm just a lot of positive vibes, and I'm really happy.
Deeds, so thank you for being here. Guys, please, if you haven't hit Top Badge Deeds with the favorite yet, please make sure to hit her with the favorite. Deeds, I appreciate you, and thank you for being a part of Are You Smarter Than a Top Badge?
And thank you for having me, guys.
So
I'll see you all
show,
soon.
guys, I wasn't really able to go through and thank everybody for the gifts and for the comments. So at this time, I just want to go through and thank all the gifters up here today, you guys. We've got Boxbum as our #1 gifter of the stream. We've got Joey O, our #2 gifter of the stream. Top Badge Lexi, our #3 gifter of the stream. KKGG, Top Badge Latin Spice, thank you for being here. We've got Chris Drinks Beer, Tiff Coley, Solo, Blue Eyes, and Chewy as our top 10 gifters of the stream. For those of you guys that would like to be a part of a future episode of Are You Smarter Than a Top Badge? Please reach out to one of my admin. We've got Emoji J. Emoji J, if you're here, say hi. We've got Kern. Kern is amazing, guys. Hit her up, check her out. We've got KK here, and we have To the Moon and Beyond here. You know, until next week, you guys, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I hope you guys have an amazing day. I hope you guys have amazing streaming out there. And until next time, you guys, stay blessed and take care of each other. Let's go, y'all. Now we can play.